I just breathed on the computer and it cut me off. That's what I'm talking about. It makes me mad. But let me show you the crock pot. This is the crock pot. It was in the trash. And I cleaned it up really well. The knob is somewhat messed up. The knob is on there, but there we go. There you go. But I cleaned it. It's nice and clean. But I'm going to figure out some kind of way to dress up that knob. I really am. I'm gonna add some, like a button or something to this decrepit looking little knob. I don't think you can see it, but I'm gonna fix that. I'm gonna glam it up. I know that's weird. It's just a crock pot. Why would you want to do that? But I'm going to anyway because it's fun. But this was in the trash. So I cleaned it and I scrubbed it and I cleaned it and I scrubbed it, and so it is perfectly fine. I plugged it in and that sucker gets hot. So it's going to be fine for my soap making. And it didn't cost me one dime. It didn't cost me anything other than my time to clean it. That's it. But it was in the trash. So I said, hey, if she works, then I can use it for my soap making. And if I don't, you know what else is fun to use with old crock pots, or even a good crock pot, is if you want to make your homemade your liquid potpourri, like around the holidays. You can slice apples and cinnamon and orange and fragrance oil. Since you don't cook with it, you can put fragrance oil like cinnamon or orange or any of those holiday scents, and plug it in and put it on low. Don't put the top on, just leave the top off and put it somewhere in your kitchen, on the counter, out of the way, and let your whole house smell like Christmas, or let it smell like apple pie, or let it smell like whatever fragrance turns you on. Pecan pie, apple pie, cinnamon, apples, whatever, and then in the summer you can use citrus and other fragrances, coconut or whatever, to make your house smell like summertime, so or you can also take these old crock pots and make like a steamed facial thing, where you can put like some distilled water with some rose water and maybe some other skin therapeutic ingredients, and take a clean washcloth and put it in there and let it get good and hot, and then wring it out and put it on your face and give yourself like a facial using herbal liquid therapy using the old crock pots. I mean, there's all kinds of cool stuff you can use an old crock pot for, like if you do a lot of crafts and things like that. So I'm really glad I found this. It's going to be definitely used for crafts, not for cooking, but for crafts. So that didn't cost nothing. I'm just trying to think if there was anything I might have left out that I bought today that I didn't show you, but it kind of, oh, I know. Oh, I'm scared to move. I got this. It's still in the package. It's an Urban Trend houseware Juflachi. It's a ring-shaped handle that makes slicing easy. It slices pizza, sandwiches, and more. And it says it folds flat for compact storage. And I guess, and here you go. Let me show you. This is what it looks like. And you can slice pizza with it, or whatever. But I guess this red thing is like, okay, it shows here that you turn the handle and then it comes out. And it's really sharp. And I guess you just roll it. It's like an ergonomic cutter. It was $1.99, but it's very heavy. It's really nice, brand spanking new. Now if you could go to one of those fancy stores that sells even Bed Bath and Beyond, this probably was like 15 bucks easy, but I paid $1.99, and whoever had it, they never even used it. It's still in the package just like it was when it was in the store. So I mean, it's tied in and everything. I mean, it's obviously brand new. So I got that. I knew there was something else I was missing. Phew, I think that's it for now. I can show you if you want to notice that this one of those of you that reborn will recognize this thing here. My husband bought this at the Habitat for Humanity, but we cook chicken wings and whatnot. But I actually have 3 of these. I have one that I bought for myself that we cooked on, and a newer model, and then David found this one at the Habitat for Humanity, and I found another one as well. And so what I'm doing is the second one that I found I will be using when I do decide to start reborning. But we cook with this one, but I can't tell you how many times we've gone into Habitat and found some really cool stuff. They're a little overpriced in our area here, but every now and again I'll come across a really good deal. But David happened to actually find this in Habitat, probably a month and a half ago, and we've used it, and it makes the best chicken in the world. It's really good. And like I said, we have another one that we cook with as well. That's a newer model that I bought. But then I found, like I said, the third one for the reborning thing whenever I decide to get started on that, if I ever do. If not, I'll just resell it. It's not a problem. But you can see that as well. That was secondhand, but it was brand new. It still had paperwork, but it was it's an older model. So we had to go online and look up, how to use it. And we still kind of struggle with how to use this one. But we figured it out enough that we can make chicken wings or baked chicken or whatever in it. Whereas the one I have, it's got all the directions. You can make muffins, cake, chicken, whatever, I wanted to say, Laura, when I watched your video when you did your funnel cakes, I liked that little fryer. That was pretty cool. I like that you can set it at 350 and get it nice and hot. And I don't know if I'm stop and think about it. I don't think I have a little fryer like that. I do have an air fryer, but that's not the same. When you make the funnel cakes, you have to have it in the oil. So if I made funnel cakes, I would have to heat the grease up in a regular, like a heavy pan, and use a thermometer, I guess, to gauge the heat. But I really like your little fryer that you had. I'm going to keep my eyes open for that, just for the funnel cakes. When I make them, and those are fun to make in the fall time, and when it gets cold too, they make a great snack. I really enjoyed watching your video, Lori, Crochet's Corner, and you and Jen were just too cute. But I've been rambling here. I don't know if any of this is of any benefit to y'all, but I go to the thrift store and I bring this stuff home, and I think, it's not just about the Reborns, because this is my life. This is what I do on a regular basis, and I thought, I'm going to share and show y'all some of the goodies that I found today, and I will show you some of the finished products too. When I make that Oriental basket as a grand opening gift to my adopted Oriental family, you guys are going to love it, because I really love making gift baskets. I don't do them like I used to all the time, but I do know that I have a knack for it. I don't have a lot of artistic ability in a lot of areas, but there are some areas that I am good at, and I enjoy, doing. So I have all the little accessories to make an Oriental gift basket as a grand opening gift. So I will video that. So that's a forthcoming thing. And like I said, this little cabinet here that's so pitiful and filthy, I mean, just looking at it almost makes you feel like your hands are dirty. That is going to be totally redone, and she is going to be perfect when I get finished with her. If I get tired of using it in the kitchen, I'll just move it somewhere else and use it for something else, to put books or magazines or just whatever. I think the only thing I want to do that's not on there is I'm going to see if I can get some of those coasters to put on the bottom so I can roll it around if I feel like I need to use it. I think I might do that. So I'm thinking on that. That will cost a little bit, but because those rolling things, those wheels are not very cheap. But I might be able to find them at Habitat for Humanity if I look hard enough. So, but I think that's all that I got today. I'm going to be doing a video on making my bottles. I'll show you guys how I make my little bottles, which I think everybody and their mother that's in the Reborn community pretty much knows how to do it, but I'm going to show you how I do it because it's not one of my favorite things to do. I get frustrated because it gets messy and I want it to look kind of perfect, and I just get frustrated, but I'm going to give it a shot. I'll do a video on that. I'm going to start making my rag rugs now that the weather is getting cooler. I have also made, I've got a harvest wreath that I'm getting ready to, or Halloween I should say, wreath that I'm going to be doing sometime soon. Hopefully this week I will video that to show you guys how I make, how I'm going to make a Halloween, I started saying Valentine, a Halloween wreath from Dollar Tree supplies. Just some ideas that I've put together in my head. So I got a new baby, and I'm selling hopefully another baby, and then I've got a new baby. So the new baby, I did the video early this morning, but this thing kept messing up and it was making me mad. So I need to redo that box opening per se, and let you guys see my new baby, that my new addition to the family. Hopefully I can remember all this that I've promised that I'm going to share with you. As y'all know, Lori from Crochet's Corner, Lori's Crochet Corner, she won the Foo end of the summer giveaway, Foo Flops. I need to get that in the mail to her ASAP. But I'm working on some Happy Mail, or a Happy Mail box, whatever you want to call it. So she may not get her Foo Flops this week, but I'm adding little doodads to a box so that when I mail the box, it's going to have more than just the Foo Flops, because she does such a great job on her videos. And I don't always make the lives, which is so frustrating for me. But I can tell you what, I'm going to be watching her premiere channel on whatever her and Belle are going to be doing on Thursdays. It was so fun to watch them do the funnel cakes, or funnel fries, whatever you call them. I always call them funnel cakes, but and I believe Miss Lori, and maybe somebody else suggested it to you as well, but you had mentioned in one of your videos about the funnel fries, and I said I happened to actually be in one of the lives, Miracle Upon Miracles, and I said you need to do a video on how to make those funnel fries. And so maybe somebody else suggested it, and enough people said it that Miss Lori was like, hey, that's a good idea, let's do it. And she did, and it was really great to watch. Belle was so cute. You can tell that she's more lighthearted. You can tell she's feeling better. You can tell that the weight of her situation is lifted quite a bit now that she has a plan. And things are just moving along so nicely for Belle. I just love it. I love it. I'm just so glad that she's feeling more relaxed and more at peace about her relationship and her situation. And I know she's going to be successful. I know Lori's going to be successful. So, and of course, you know, Sam, she's out there doing her thing, and I had to laugh at her last video, but I hope she comes out and does some more, because I get a kick out of her. I mean, she just tells it like it is. So, but I am getting off on left field. I'm starting to get too chatty here, but I have so many ideas, and I just need to sit down and do it. But I had been so sick this past month that I did not want to even breathe, let alone get up and do video or whatever. So I ended up, as y'all know, in the emergency room, and the next day was the best I had felt in months. So I think I'm back. I hope I'm back. Watch out, because I'm a mess. I am a purity piece of work, as I've had so many people tell me. So I am immensely looking forward to sharing all this stuff with you, you know, that I'm going to be doing around my house, along with my reborn babies. It's not just going to be about reborns, and I think I said that in the very beginning, even before YouTube started cracking down about different things. I was already, you know, in that place where I said my videos were going to be about my corner of the world and the things that make up my life. And so anywho, I guess I'll let y'all go. I don't want to, but I love you guys so much. I thank you very much from the bottom of my heart. Now, let me just say this. Views are awesome. Okay, thumbs up. Don't forget to thumbs up. Not that I know what is good is going to do to me, because I'm not in this to make any money. This is a collaboration of my thoughts and my experiences. So when I move on in life, my grandchildren can watch their nanny and all the crazy things that she was involved in while I was alive. This is like a chronicle of my life, of what it is now in my 60s, my early 60s. Okay, let me emphasize that. My early 60s. I'm not decrepit yet, but it's forthcoming. Sometimes I feel like it. I feel like sometimes when I wake up I'm 90 instead of 62. But needless to say, I just have a lot of things going on. I'm more busy than the rest. I mean, I'm not going to say I'm so busy and blah, blah, blah. We're all busy. I'm just busy with different things. And to me, being busy is watching YouTube, or hanging clothes on the line, or driving to the grocery store, or running to the thrift store, or visiting the grandkids. Now, I also forgot, tomorrow I have a birthday party I need to attend. I think it's tomorrow, yeah. It's going to be my sister's son's daughter. I guess he's my nephew, and I'm his aunt. So, but it's his daughter. She's turning 3, so I've got a gift ready for her, and we will be attending her little birthday party tomorrow, because I have not met his wife, and I have not seen him since he was just a little guy. And they only live probably 25-30 miles away, but that's another story in itself, and I can share that at another time. But I'm looking forward to seeing him. I'm looking forward to meeting his wife and and his little boy, who's not quite a year, and then his little girl who's just turning 3. And it's funny, the little boy looks just like he did when he was a baby, just like him. So that's going to be a lot of fun, and they're blood related. So the little ones are going to get lots of kisses and hugs from me. My sister told him when I lay eyes on them and him, for and like I said, last time I saw him, he was just a kid. I'm going to cry, and I will. I'll start crying, because that's family, and I love my family. I love my blood. I love my people. I'm very sentimental, very old-fashioned, and very sensitive about stuff like that. I really am. I'm not one of those that, like, say, for example, if I had a bunch of kids who grew up and had, different relationships out there and had a bunch of grandkids running around, I'm not the type of person that could just not be involved in their lives. I would have to be involved, because that's my blood. Those are my babies, and I don't know how some people do it. I don't know how some grandparents have nothing to do with their grandkids, or how, just because a marriage breaks up, the grandparents just alienate themselves, unless, of course, it's out of their control. But I'm not like that. I'm very sentimental and very family oriented. I love my family, even though they all get on my nerves, and I don't think they appreciate me like they should. But you know how that goes. Things are not appreciated until they're gone. So, but anyhow, I'm going to go because I'm rambling. God bless y'all. I love you so much. Okay? And I'll see you again soon. Mwah, 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 mwah. I love you guys. Bye.